Yeah, my name is Viola Amanda King. Most people call me Amanda. I've been in mining since 2013. That's like about 7 years. We're currently working in Ikeraku, that is region number 7, mining district 4. Currently, we just operating one dredge, but before we used to operate several dredges. Well, I've always had a fascination with mining, so I just knew that I would get into mining by whatever means, whatever cause. I first wanted to work with GGMC, but then the opportunity came to be directly involved in mining, so I just jump at it, because ever since I was a child, I always wanted to become a miner, because my father always works with these foreign companies, so he always got these nice photographs, these nice story about the mining and interior and stuff, so I developed a fascination for it since then. Indeed, there are some challenges with females in the mining industry, and I think if I was by myself, it would have been a bit challenging. Indeed, I think women do get a hard time in the mining industry in terms of like food and eating and drinking, I'm different. I seriously don't drink black water, but then there's things you gotta consider when you're in the fields, because you don't always got water, rainwater or like really clean water available. Sometimes you got no water, you gotta drink the creek water. I see the guys in the pit is actually take the jet and just take a scoop of water and just do the thing. So you look at the map. Well, that's what we do. We look at the map, look at the contour lines, look at the creek, valleys, and all these things, and then we just pinpoint area. Okay, we're gonna go bore here, we're gonna go bore here, and you just keep doing that until you find. Well, the goal mostly is be like a fine sand. Some of them look sugar grain. So based on how many eyes you get in the bottle when you take a bucket of stuff and you bottle it, you get an idea as to if the area got reasonable amount of gold, if you could work it or not. We use the conventional mining method, which is the sluice box method. From the sluice box, the mat, the stuff on the mat, you beat it out in a big pan. They term it the jig pan. So when you beat it out in that pan, you then use sieve to actually sieve out, you would say, the bigger particles, the stones and what's not. So what actually leaves there is the gold mixed with the fine sand. So that now you pass it through the gold cube, and the gold cube capture all the gold. If they could have invented the gold cube in a larger size, for me it would be a very effective tool in recovering gold, because it's something similar to a sluice box, but it's like a mini version of it, and it is very, very efficient in terms of capturing the gold. Currently, it's just mercury we use to amalgam the gold. I mean, there isn't any other. There is, but in Guyana, we're accustomed to mercury. Mercury is what we use. I know, I've heard about other technology in which, the gold recovery is a bit higher. You don't need mercury and what's not. But we were never, exposed to it. We never saw it. We never dealt with it. I don't know. Some people got away. They say when you mine, you're making this world of gold. As a result, you got this big load of money. But just as how mining would give you a fast cash or a lot of finance, it takes that finance equally. Make a lot of money, and then suddenly you can't find the gold, basically, as they would term it, gold cut out. So you got to start doing exploration. Exploration is a cost. Fuel is a cost, because we were doing exploration at that time with the excavator. Diesel in Ikeraku is very expensive. I think at that time diesel was like $100,000 a drum. It's not always bed of roses or a walk in the park with mining. It could be very, very challenging, and it could literally suck you dry, as they would say, if you don't have something on the side, to kind of like brace you in difficult times. basically if you don't have your own money, you really can't do anything, because banks don't really be that willing to loan miners money, right? And even if they do, they basically have to have a property. Well, property, basically they have to have a property to mortgage it to the bank. So, and again, the challenges of mining, if you don't find gold, then you can't pay the bank, and then you could actually lose your home that way. Because mining got it good. When you're making gold, it's be nice, but then when it cut out, it's be terrible. I think you got a lot of self-control in mining too. Like I said, it's like something has come over you when you make gold, that even when it's gold cut out, it can't stop, and all the money that it gives to you is take back all.